Hey, thanks for making it to Veterans Info Tap. I'm glad you made it. Hey, I have some exciting news that I wanted to share with you regarding the House Committee on Veterans Affairs. And here's the headline I'm going to share with you. Committee passes 11 bills, including key VA accountability legislation. So this came out not too long ago. It was July 26th, and I forgot to circle back to it and do a video on it. So I'm doing it now. So please hit the thumbs up for me, subscribe, share with a friend, all that good stuff helps to circulate this, let YouTube know that it's something that we should be paying attention to. And if you're not a member, consider joining. There should be a join button somewhere. I have no clue where it would be because I'm on this side. But one of the big kind of features of that is it helps me to find you in the comments section. As you know, if you've watched for a while, I try to push out a lot of information and keep up to date with everything going on out there as far as veteran and spouse stuff is concerned. So with that, let's jump into it. Back to the headline one more time. Committee passes 11 bills, including key VA accountability legislation. This again came out on July 26, 2023. And here we go. Today, House Committee on Veterans Affairs Chairman Mike Bost released the following statement after the committee reported 11 bills to be considered on the House floor. To close out the summer session, our committee reported 11 bills out to effectively address veteran homelessness, continue our commitment to improving TAP, that's the Transition Assistance Program, for those exiting the military, expand access to home-based care for aging veterans, very important, increase access to mental health resources for caregivers, protect deployed service members, USERA rights, and more. Each of these bills would have a direct impact on veterans, reservists, and National Guardsmen and women, veteran caregivers, and their families, said Chairman Bost. I am especially proud to see my Restore VA Accountability Act reported out of our committee today. My bill is in response to the brave whistleblowers who have been coming to our committee since the start of the new Republican majority. Under my leadership, we won't turn a blind eye to them sounding the alarm on bad employees hurting the delivery of our care and services to veterans at VA. Instead, we'll fix it and provide the Secretary with the tools they need to appropriately hold employees accountable. I look forward to considering it along with these other good proposals on the House floor as soon as possible. The following bills were passed out of the committee today. H.R. 4278, Restore Department of Veterans Affairs Accountability Act. Next one, H.R. 3848, the Home Act. H.R. 3943, Service Member Employment Protection Act of 2023. Next one, H.R. 3874, Veterans Education Assistance Improvement Act. Next is H.R. 3933, TAP Promotion Act. H.R. 4461, Modernizing a Department of Veterans Affairs Disability Benefit Questionnaires Act. H.R. 3581, COPE Act, COPE Act. Next one we have H.R. 1767 to amend Title 38 United States Code to provide that educational assistance paid under the Department of Veterans Affairs educational assistance programs to an individual who pursued a program or a course of education that was suspended or terminated for certain reasons shall not be charged against the entitlement of the individual and for other purposes. So what that sounds like to me is if you're utilizing a educational program through the VA and you are getting your education through that program and you get whatever 3 ways through, all the way through, you complete it, you do a year's worth, whatever, and that school educational institution falls out of line with the VA and is no longer a credible school for the VA, or some sort of issue like that, then you could basically, it's as if it never happened. Now you could reapply for that benefit and move forward. I'm curious if that includes Chapter 35. I'm going to read it one more time, because Chapter 35 is for your dependents. So let's see here. So HR 1767, to amend Title 38 United States Code to provide that educational assistance paid under Department of Veterans Affairs educational assistance programs, sounds like an umbrella of all educational assistance programs, to an individual who pursued a program or course of education that was suspended or terminated for certain reasons shall not be charged against their entitlement, or charged against the entitlement of the individual, and for other purposes. So they keep using individual, so it could be veteran, spouse, dependent, could be VRNE, could be, might be post 9/11, might be Chapter 35, could be everything. So interesting. Next one, HR 3981, Veterans Education Oversight Expansion Act. Next one is HR 542, Elizabeth Dole Home Care Act of 2023. And the last one here, HR 984, Commitment to Veteran Support and Outreach Act. So there's a few there, 11. And if you are interested in any of those based on just the titles alone, I encourage you to search it and read it. If you support it, you need to reach out to your congressional representative, whoever that may be. You can search for it, find out who your congressman or congresswoman is, and reach out to them and say that you support HR, whatever number it is. HR, again, is for House of Representatives, and I will put all this information in the description below of this video for you. And anyone, I encourage anyone who digs in a little bit on any of this stuff, to chime in their thoughts on any particular piece of legislation, pros, cons, etc., so that way we can get the information out there appropriately. I will say that this video is just an overview, an overlook on this information. Wanted to share with you the press release that came directly from the House Committee on Veterans Affairs. So with that, we'll go ahead and conclude it. I really appreciate each and every one of you. And remember, if we don't take care of each other, something went wrong.